transmission for the energies of 730. All right, y'all. Like, wow. Okay. So I've been trying all day to get started on my readings, my downloads, right? There has just been so much psychological, spiritual warfare, so much like attacks. Like, I hope that the healing frequency I have going is not too loud, but like literally, like that is what is needed at this time. Like, that's kind of like the main message that I was getting is like, there is so much attacks that is going on that is trying to stop you from ascending to this higher level, this frequency, this new timeline, the shift, right? It's this major destabilization that is going on. As I'm recording this right now, like a major storm is coming in. Like, literally, like they are trying to do the most, right? Extreme to try to stop this major advancement to these higher levels, right? I was getting so much in my downloads today, like I don't even know. Like, they're trying just to like bring up so much chaos and conflict. This is why we have like these crashes going on, like the big Microsoft crash, right? And all those things. Like, these are testing these things. These are like them cranking up the chaos and the conflict to get people, you know what I mean, worried, right? They're really pulling on this energy and doing everything that they can to try to stop this merger, right? As we approach these 888, the infinity stargate is complete, right? As I've been saying, my channel message has been completion, the shift, right? The great events, right? The rapture, as some would say. Like, this is the major separation, the timeline shift, right? Because we are holding this frequency, and that's why it's more important than ever for all of my light warriors, 144,000, to stand their ground, to be in their power. Remember, like I've said, your light workers, it's now the light warriors that are taking over control. This is the new world order. This is the rise of the chosen. This is such a powerful time. Like, oh my gosh, all the trials and tribulations that we have went through at this point, leading us up to where we were going, right? It's like, this is the great flip, the infinity. This is the, okay. So all of the darkness, right, is going to be illuminated. It's going to be shown, right? All of your enemies, things like that. This is like the final time where it's like they're being exposed, right? Like, the veil is no longer there. We have pierced the veil. We have held the frequency. We have ascended through. And so it's like a lot are just like, that's it. Like, I need to disclose everything that I've been doing, the fact that I've infiltrated, the fact that I have done all of these things, right? Because that's a way to try to gain control, right? And like the fear factor, things will be really amping up at this time to try to get you in fear, like those threats and things like that, right? Like, really trying, you know, because everybody's using, the darkness, right, and the light, but everybody's feeling this Leo energy, right, this lion energy, this defend your ground. Like, the darkness is getting penetrated with the lights at this time, right, realizing how weak they very much are. So a lot of things, like for a lot of you, you know, my readings go out to the leaders, right? The elite starseeds, right? Where you're getting moved into these positions of power at this time. You are recognizing your divine mission work that you are here doing. For some of you, you're realizing you are on a covert mission, right? Some of you have different things within your DNA that you're finding out about. You're getting activated. Some of you, goddess and awakens, you're activating this divine feminine energy from within. A lot of you are realizing the very, very powerful incarnations that you are. Some of you are finding out about your bloodlines, your families, your ancestors, right? That you are a chosen child of God. You were put here for this end time. And you know what? The Matrix, okay, they very much knew who you were. They've known your entire life. I'm picking up on this energy of somebody that has been watched ever since a child. Like, you might have always known that you had a divine mission, right? Here from when you were a child, right? That you've always reached obstacles and challenges upon your path. You've always had people doing the most to you. That's what you don't hear about. That's what you don't. 4 o'clock as I say that. This is why you've been under extreme attacks, right? This is why they've always targeted you. That's why you've always had these things, right? That's why these ones, like, where people have just fear and jealous and envy, like why, like us, all this energy, like if they only knew, you know, why you have favor on your life, everything that you have went through, then they would understand why you have favor on your life, why God looks out for you, why you are protected, why every time there's challenges and obstacles, you overcome them, you heal, you keep shining that light, that frequency of love. You are the front runners here. You are here on a divine mission work sent by the Most High, by God's source energy, to seed the light, to carry the light here through this darkness. And you have been running through like mazes and labyrinths and so many karmic cycles. For some of you, everybody in your life has been karmic, okay? Has been sent here, like so much, right? Been sent to you in teams and droves, I've heard. The enemy has been teaming up people, places, like getting to your loved ones, getting into all of your things, causing mayhem and chaos and conflict, and sending multiple entities to your families. But still, that hasn't broken you. That hasn't stopped you. That's why I said my light warriors are the 144,000, the ones that didn't give up, the ones that didn't shy away. Many are chosen, few answer the call, right? It's one of those things like, are you strong enough? You have to make sacrifices in this matrix. You have to break free, break out, stand out, constantly being attacked. Every single thing that you're trying to do, you've had people like, I don't often talk about that, right? And that's what I was being told, like, to talk more about. For a lot of you, like, this is the time where everybody's going to start to see everything that you've went through. You know, you've heard the sayings, you know, if you walked a day in my shoes. Well, for a lot of you, your enemies, okay, your ones that were envious of you, that were wanting your life, that were sabotaging your life, that didn't think that was fair, right? For a lot of them, they're about to get exactly your life. They've often been showing, like, some people that have been trying to do these destiny swaps and these things like that, seeing money and inheritance and rewards that people, like, if some of them were very, very envious of, like, an inheritance that you were in line for and took it, or some of them even did take your inheritance, was living out things or whatever. Like, they're about to get that. That transfer is happening because you know what? God Divine Source is coming in and now raising the chosen out of the darkness. We have united, we have came together, we have held the frequency, and it's like we're sending each other out, right? But now we're about to get all that was done against us multiplied back. So now it's like the ones that were thinking that you had this favor on your life and they wanted it and all of this, like, yeah, they're going to get it, but now they get everything. They get to experience all of the trials and the tribulations that you did. And you know what? A lot of them aren't going to be strong enough. They're not going to be able to make it. But you know what? They're getting exactly everything that they wanted. They wanted your destiny. They wanted your life path. They wanted your mission work. They wanted to stop you and block you and destroy you. They're all getting all of that now. And now you're getting raised, and God is making examples out of you that you don't mess with the Most High. You don't mess with God's earth, angels, starseeds, light workers, light warriors, healers, shamans, gurus, high priests, high priestesses, prophets, prophetess. You don't mess with them. You don't mess with God's chosen, whatever you may define yourself as. This world is about to see things it never seen before. It's about to see a transfer of power. Power going to the new world leaders. The new world's order is commencing. Massive accelerated awakenings. There are so many more that is backing this. This is the year of infinity. This is the 8th year on 888, the Holy Trinity, baby. This is the time that it flips. We restore justice. The power transference is happening. Wealth transference. This is breaking free, breaking generational curses and patterns and cycles of everything being controlled in this low vibrational toxic energy, right? So for a lot of you, you could be finding out that you are quantum traveling. Some of you are realizing that, yes, you are time travelers. You have traveled through the matrices for some of you to be here at this time. So some of you are here from the very, very beginning times, right? I've got so much work to do, right? So many different readings and messages that I'm wanting to do with the Lemurian, the Atlantis, the codes, the activations. I'm getting a lot of goddess codes and activations at this time. So I've got a lot of certain frequencies, the chakra readings, all sorts of things. For a lot of you, your chakra systems are getting activated, getting online with source energy. This has been a major time of cleansing, detoxification, purification. That's why a lot of you have been undergoing extreme healing, isolation, detachment. So you could be feeling like things are getting ripped and pulled from your life. You're being forced to sit down. You're being forced to rest. For some of you, you could literally have ailments that are actually making you slow down and rest, right? Like I hurt my foot literally, like strained, fracture, I don't know, some sort of muscle or tendon in my foot, right, that's causing me to like rest and all of that. So literally for some of you, like some of these things, like, you know, it may look like it, but it's like you are undergoing healing. You are, for some of you, it's always like that. Like maybe something is keeping you at home. Like maybe it's not a physical thing, but maybe it's something to do with like your car, all of that. Like this wealth of this transfer of wealth, like for a lot of you, like this is like rags to riches type of energy, literally this total flip, right? Because for a lot of you, like that's where you're being the phoenix of rising. You went through every single thing, all of those things, right? As a chosen one, every single thing that you go through, every single thing that's thrown your way, like it makes you powerful because you learn from it, you transmute that, and now it gets paid back to you with this flip, with this transfer, right? Like I was saying, for some of you, you had multiple karmics, multiple situations, multiple relationships, and just things that's like you were going through collecting all of these points, all of these things. Every single thing that you went through, it was for the transmutation for this time. Baby, this transfer, that's what I mean. Like you are laying this, I'm talking to the ground crew, right? For a lot of you, you have ancient codes, you have galactic imprinted DNA, right? Where it's like you're now creators. For a lot of you on quantum levels, like these new levels, the new programming that we're creating out of love, away from these frequencies that they have controlled, that we're transferring, right? We came here, a lot of us, on soul recovery missions to recover souls, to transmute. It's like pulling through the matrices, through the realms. Like this is the split, the new world, the new earth, this 5D, like this is the major shift. This is a separation that's pulling through, and it's like some of you could be finding out that certain people, like if you're not encoded with the energies, with the frequency, like you're not able to make this shift. That's why it's all about raising your light body at this time. For some of you, it's like that's how this matrix is trying to pull you away from this major ascensions, these things, is lowering your vibrational body. For some of you, I've been seeing in the collective too about poison food, things like that, different things, a lot of spell work, a lot of things are going on within the foods, like so you need to be very careful. I've been seeing lots of TikToks, things like that. That's why they've been messing with the foods. But for a lot of you, like you need to eat more organically, eating our fresh fruits and vegetables that are encoded with the things of the universe, right? At this time. So for a lot of you, like you're getting called to go through this cleansing, this isolation, this separation, right? So whatever you need to do at this time, resting, sleeping, getting these divine things. Also for a lot of you, you could be feeling like a lot of different ailments and things, because for a lot of you, like literally, if this is the carbon to the crystalline activation, the changing, right? We're activating the crystalline grid system. So there's a lot of major changes that are going on. What are you doing, baby? Go over here, mommy's working. So I got a lot of downloads. I'm trying to figure out how to put all of this in, right? But for a lot of you, I'm just going to start calling out certain things. Certain things can be key codes, activators for you, confirmation that these messages are for you. Take whatever you feel is for you, okay? But you could be noticing like a lot of vibration, like higher vibrational things. Like if you're seeing like a lot of hummingbirds, bees, okay? Different things are letting you know it's attracting your attention, because that's what, you know, the vibration, you know, it's letting you know of impending, like major things are going to be flowing in. It's like you have to be careful, because they're trying to flood out and they're trying to mess with like a lot of things to try to get you to miss certain flows. Like they're really messing with the energy frequencies, right? Like they're really upping a lot of the fear, like a lot of things that they're doing, they're projecting and putting things out there to try to fear. to try to raise the vibration of fear. And it's one of those things, like when they disclose what they've been doing, that's why they let us go. They let us have so much to put out there, because they think that it's working in their favor, because it's exposing things, and they think that it's offsetting the karma transference that they've been messing with, right? This matrix, the dark matrix. So there's a lot of pulling of the box. They're really upping the energy frequency and the things through pulling you into devices. Like this is like AI taking up with a lot of things. They're trying to really stop a lot of the royalty codes from coming through, and that empowerment and the rise of the divine feminine energy leading to the Holy Trinity, right? All right, so there's a redevelopment, a revamp, a lot of collaborations in high places, new directions. For some of you, like your course could have changed, right? Pathways, these new positions. For some of you, it's like you were put into higher positions of power because others that were maybe in alignment for certain things, like didn't pass these tests. So it's like they had to redevelop some of these things. Like literally, like for some of you, like you had a certain like divine mission work that you were going to do, but for some of you, you had to be reassigned, because for some of you, you caught the attention of the gods, right? The goddesses, that the things are on a much higher level and frequency, right? And there's been a lot that have been controlled, right, and have been lost, have been sacrificed, have been right, but there is a major change. A lot of things due to altercations within our system. I don't want to get too far into that. Wow, I'm seeing lightning going on right now. You hear it? Damn. So, like, for some, like, Stockholm Syndrome is coming out. The breakers are the ones left to find their way. No more policing, dissolvement, falling of systems and structures. Like, literally, see, like, that is what's happening at this time. Wow. Love-hate relationships. Okay. For some of you, like, you see the destabilization, you see how it could be like you're like in love-hate relationships, right? Because it's the constant pull. It's MK Ultra at its finest, right? Using those that your loved ones against you, right? Okay, what is this? Handstand blood. Oh, okay. For some of you, I've been seeing a lot of handstands recently. So, for Kundalini awakening and rising your and going through different chakra systems activations, like you have to move your body. For some of you, it's going to sound silly, but they want you to go do a headstand. Handstand? I didn't say headstand. Handstand. There's something with handstands. I've been seeing a lot of that. Something with getting the blood. Like if you don't feel like you can do that safely, then don't, right? But I'm just saying, maybe just do it like I could do a lot of yoga in my bed and like use the backboard, right? And, raising your feet and your legs, getting the blood flow and different things, right? But there's something with that, but definitely moving your body, walking out in nature and stuff is going to be very beneficial. Okay, timeline bridgers, dreams made manifest. So yeah, for a lot of you, like you're literally on this pathway of creation. Like for a lot of you, like maybe enough has happened because of this justice. Like for some of you, too much has been done, right? And that's what caught the attention, really. For some of you, it's like literally like you just stayed to this vibration of love, but the matrix like attacked you like so much, like for it to be like fair. Like either way, you've been selected. The universe selects, who's like, it's like getting a selection, like a selection process, right? Like you're getting selected to make like your creation, your life path, whatever you want. So be a dreamer, baby. Whatever you want, like you're getting it, and it's part of your justice. And it's one of those things where it's like it's going to be shown that you don't mess with God's chosen angels. You don't mess with God's source energy. God, you don't, like literally, like you are. For whether, because what I'm getting is like I'm getting is for some of you, it's like this was always destined for you to be, a chosen one, right? But for some of you, like you were pushed into it, like you weren't even contracted. For some of you, it could be a walk-in, right? For some of you, like you could be teaming up with another, right? Being a walk-in soul is when you have something of galactic origin that basically comes through you. They're now sharing your vessel with you. They have tied their DNA strands to you, I was hearing, right? But that would explain what is helping the 12-strand DNA activation at its fullest, 12 chakra systems activated at its fullest, because there's some of you merge with your higher self. For some of you merge with your twin energy, which is of galactic origins, which is not here in the physical. So for some of you, there's different things and merging with your star family. Like for us, we're integrating our energy. Like for those of you, you know, 144,000 BB, that's a frequency. We all on that frequency. It only took, you know, us to be able to hold that 144. I used to say it's a lot more than that, but I used to say all it would need was 144,000 of us to hold that 144,000 frequency, right? But either way, that's why we're so interconnected, and like we're like, once we're connected and we're intertwined, like that's what I mean. Like you realize you're not alone. Who walks with you, who handles things. Like you're one where you know that you can just kind of be a spoiled little brat in a way, and that's what's allowing you to access this goddess energy, because you know that everything's going to be handled for you. Like you don't have that fear frequency anymore. You're not controlled. You know that you're not alone. Like, and this matrix knows that we have united, that we are coming together, right? So I could be revealing this to you. You could have no idea. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Keep watching content. That's what builds our bond stronger and stronger, right? So for a lot of you, be open, right? As we are uniting and coming together energetically, you're attracting to your tribe, right? So, yeah, my channel is heavily protected too, so know that. And I have so much stuff like on the daily, literally, like people trying to get into this frequency and this level. Like, so you know that you have to be like, protected and having those boundaries, right? You know when things are getting tested, right? Okay, let's get some more. Look, abundance. For a lot of you, it's like they know all this abundance and prosperity is coming into you. That could be a hard truth for some of you too. You could be finding out that some people like literally maybe looked into your future or whatever, and like I said, for some of you, like those people are getting your destiny that they thought that they wanted, but now you're getting moved and reassigned. But it's like somebody thought they could finesse the universe. For some of you, it's like they thought they could destiny swap and take with you, right? No. Look, you got a lot of divine protection, whoever you are. Look, the situation will be handled in fair and just manner. Mayat energy. Oh my gosh, right? And next to prosperity again. For a lot of you, it's just like, yeah, they're not going, like if you were in a relationship where somebody was like after like your money, finances, using you to elevate themselves, kind of like springboard type of energy. Like, no. Like you don't, no. So there's a major energy shift. See, and I'm feeling a lot of these gold cards coming out here. Look, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, your energy level, and emotions. For some of you, are going through major quantum level healings, right? Detaching from a lot of these energies, right? That could have been siphoning your energy. Okay, trying to block you. Look, compassion, but they just want you to be in this energy and compassion, right? Because when you look at it from a higher perspective, like you were here recovering these souls, like you like us chosen ones, like we never want like sympathy for what we go through or anything like that, because we came down here, you know, knowing that we were clearing cycles and karma and things, you know, that were not ours, right? That's why we have divine favor. That's why, you know, we connect, because we know to heal, right? Raise our frequency and the vibration. Divine healing power. You are now a channel for divine healing power. For some of you, these are some of the gifts that you were given, right? And you could be realizing that, yes, you are like walking karma. We have Kali energy here. Beautiful. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Yeah, for some of you, you just got to let go and detach and just focus on you. Like you're getting to create whatever you want, okay? So for some of you, like, it's going to be easy to detach when you see these things that you've created, these things that you desire, that you want. Like, wow. Your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy changes in the occupants. Wow. Vesta home energy. So for some of you, you know, yeah, there could be some major changes, right? I'm getting there could be some upgrades that are going on for some. For some, it may be just a physical move or a change. Sometimes it's amazing just removing like a situation, or removing maybe just one person or associations of people within the family, certain people that have access to your energy. Like, y'all need to really be careful, especially like outside influences. Like when I was trying to do this download, I can really see like what comes through the video games, what comes, it was like trying to clear out things. For a lot of you too, you could be realizing that it's harder to connect with source, or it was feeling that way, because that's a sign that you have a lot of things that are trying to come in. All right. And I told you, they definitely been upping. One of my Star Fam members was saying is literally he felt that he was offline, that he couldn't connect. So like a reboot and a reset. Yes, you definitely need to go through spiritual cleanses, right? Like I've been going like tree wisdom and healing, like I've been detaching from electronics, going for walks, getting out in nature and things like that to purify my, and you feel just a major shift, right? Like if you don't ever take breaks from your phone, like you need to do that. Literally taking baths, water is very cleansing, right? And spending time in quiet. Look, quiet time, take some quiet time alone. Like, and I know that this energy is like so intense coming through with Lionsgate. That's why it's been taking over so much, as it always does, where I get more into that instead of the cards. You guys could be feeling the same way. Look, paralleled earth. See, literally, like that's what's happening. See the split? This is coming through from the Lyrans, right? This split is happening, baby. It's like oil and water. This, it's like it's been trying, or maybe you have been trying to blend things together. And for some of you, you've been in situations that are just not building. Okay, maybe you've been trying different. It's because it's not meant to, right? So time of peace, relaxation, all is well. So you need to get into this energy now. Okay, for this transfer. You're literally going to be lifted right out. Like I'm telling you, like rapture energies. But it's really just, it's, there's not much that has to be done except holding your frequency. We've already done that. That's what I mean. It's like if you had chosen one here, it don't matter how much spiritual warfare and how much attack you under, you're being lifted out. Because you have so many others. We got this, baby. Look, galactic victory with the line right there. As I'm saying, like, it don't matter, baby. You're getting pulled out of this, whether you want to be or not. And it's taken longer. I know it has. They're back 2012, literally. 2012. For some of you, like, you know, that's when we went into another cycle. That's why some say it was like enough weren't ready yet. That's why some were afraid that this was going to be another fall of Atlantis. No. It's now. Peaceful reunions. Reunions bring healing. Boundaries. Saying no is yes to self-love. Look, there's the handstand. Told you that energy that I'm getting, waves of inspiration. For some of you, literally after doing a handstand, you're gonna get this major idea, okay? Like you're gonna figure out a tweak, a change, and it's meant to, because there's some of you, those blocks were put there because we weren't ready yet. Like I said, the chosen are to rise together. That's how we're protecting each other. It's all over. It's undeniable. It's when it's just like jaw-dropping type of energy, like rags to riches, things gone viral, like all of a sudden, like a major change, like literally this world is about to see things it never seen before, and it's sort of going to be like, what is going on? Like, there is no way that this happened other than through God. That is what's going to happen. God's source energy is coming through, and everyone's being awakened or being realizing where the true source energy is within us, right? So major, that's what I mean. Systems are crashing. They're going down. They already are. The energies that are coming through, the light codes that are activating these royal codes, this change. Oh my goodness, you're all wet. I forgot you were out there in the rain. Well, he just got cleansed. Oh my goodness. All right, I better close this out. 28:18 on the clock as I say that. Look at those 8s and 28:22, baby. That's all about alignments. You can look those up as source code numbers. Some of you could go through light language too, if you wanted to know a little bit of light language. There's many different ways of quantum healing through light language, and you got a healing session just if you're still here watching this reading. They have been working on you within this frequency this entire time. So if you were noticing pressures in certain things, right, that were going on, you know, you could be feeling those ease at this time. So, anyways, 2900 on the clock as I say that. So for some of you, I heard you're going to be getting this, these downloads right after. These are activator cards as well, encoded with sacred geometry. Look, Starseed. The universe opens through you. So you're realizing how powerful you are. Gateway of sound. Wow, I told you, sound healing, baby. That's what you were getting here in this reading. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Watch whatever you're guided to. Love and light to all of you. Bye.